By way of introduction, my name is Ben Selvin. In the music business, I'm called the Dean of the recording industry. Official figures show that I have recorded more music than any individual in the recording world. But no record session has given me more pleasure than the recent recording of the unusual album about which I will talk to you. It is called Music from the Masters to the Minors. In other words, great melodies for tiny tots. But sometimes music needs words to project a message. Then, instead of a tune, it becomes a song. Do you remember a song called Full Moon in Empty Arms? Its music was a Rachmaninoff concerto. Tchaikovsky's piano concerto is the basis of a big song hit called Tonight We Love. Even a modern rock and roll hit like Lover's Concerto is the music of Johann Sebastian Bach. This new album contains 20 melodies with words. The melodies are from the masters, like so. Our pianist will play a few measures of Chopin's Polonaise. The words to this are for the minors. Listen to a few bars of On My Tricycle, I'm as happy as a lark.
On my tricycle, I'm as happy as a lark. See me guiding it and riding it until it's nearly dark.
Instead of sophisticated adult love songs, we have chosen subjects dear to the hearts of children, like their family life, toys, games, pets, and so on. The little folks will enjoy singing along with the record, and thereby will get a marvelous introduction to the great music, which is their birthright. For those who are learning to play the piano, a music book is also available, printed in large notes with easy arrangements, as a companion piece to the recorded selections. These recordings will simplify and add interest to the child's study of the pieces. More than 20 years ago, when I was in charge of the Majestic Record Company, I collaborated with Albert Gamze, the lyricist of the current recordings, on a somewhat similar type of album called Kiddie Classics. At that time, my son Ricky was 4 years old, and do you know, in that album, we had tunes like Offenbach's Barcarolle, which, being a boat song, we called it My Little Toy Boat. My little Ricky learned this tune by hearing it sung with these words: When I float my little toy boat, I think of a ship at sea, and so on. Another favorite of his was Grieg's Norwegian dance, which we called At the Zoo. Do you know that it became a standard in elementary school programs? It went something like this: At the zoo, the great big zoo, I dearly love to watch the little monkeys. And now we have 20 completely different selections. The solos are carried by 4 fine individual voices, and a group of young children lend their voices to some of the selections. We have included some masters of recent times, like Sousa, master of the march, and Joplin, master of American ragtime. We used new, modern, up-to-date techniques in recording, plus a band that really swings. I am looking forward to my little grandson, David, who is now only 1 year old, to be able to hear these great classics dressed up with the music and entertaining lyrics, some of which are now to be sampled. Let's begin with Tchaikovsky. We hear a few strains of his lovely Sleeping Beauty Waltz in its original version. Now it becomes a lullaby, which a little girl sings to her own doll, as sung by Molly Lyons.
Sleep, 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 my dolly, my sleeping beauty, sleep. Dream, 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 that someday your prince will come to wake take you into his arms, and then he will say he loves you so, like Sleeping Beauty of long, long ago. Dream, dream, dream that someday your prince will come to wake you and take you into his arms, and then he will say he loves you so, like Sleeping Beauty of long, long ago.
The best-known melody of Luigi Arditi is Il Bacio, which goes like this. In this new recording of Masters to the Minors, Bernie Nee now sings it with a charming story called Playmates at the Playground. Listen.
Playmates at the playground, little playmates, little Susie and Jerry were playmates at the playground. They would swing and play in the sand. Playmates at the playground, little playmates, oh so jolly and merry. The children at the playground used to see them stroll hand in hand. Ride the merry-go-round, how happy the sound of kids having fun on the slide, and seesaw and play their games till the day was done. I saw their pictures in an album, so I know of little Susie and Jerry. Those playmates at the playground had more fun than anyone had. Playmates at the playground, happy playmates, cheeks as red as a cherry. The playmates at the playground, they are now my mother and dad.
Now let's listen to a few strains from Grieg's Concerto in A minor. Annette Sanders now sings it as Song of Spring.
Spring is the season I love the best. Buds begin to blossom, Jack Frost takes a rest. Birds all sing in the spring. Flowers color my garden like a rainbow crowned in green. Spring is queen, so your highness, to you I sing my song of spring.
Another great concerto theme comes from the second concerto of Rachmaninoff. Every child's natural curiosity about things he observes in his everyday life is charmingly expressed by the same melody under the new title of Sometimes I Wonder, sung by Harold Dumont.
Sometimes I wonder why the little stars begin to twinkle in the sky. I wonder
magic little ball of light can make the whole world so warm, so bright. Sometimes I wonder where the breezes go when breezes blow from here to there. Why does a bird have wings, but oh, why haven't I? Sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder why. Sometimes it rains, a rain that makes me stay indoors. What keeps it up there before it pours? A seed so small to see can rise before my eyes and soon becomes a tree. The folks I ask, sometimes they say the same as I. Sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder why.
I will welcome your personal comments. You may address me, Ben Selvin, Selvin, care of Ashley Records, 39 West 60th Street in New York City. Meantime, many thanks for listening.